You know, guys, in all seriousness, this episode is dedicated to two people. Mom, happy birthday, and two, to my 11th grade wrestling drill partner and my homeboy, Matt Brewster. I just recently found out that he took his own life due to depression, amongst other things, and may you rest in peace, brother. Love you, man. Love you, Mom. What's up, fishing folks? Welcome back to Guy with the GoPro Fishing Show in Spinning Rods Matter Part 2. You're going to see how I have a unique twist on rigging a tube in a way that still has an added bite attractant, but also in a way that keeps it from getting hung a lot less. The key component being that TROKAR tube hook. If you just go in any search engine and search TROKAR tube hook, it's designed around a tube. Any 4-inch, 3-inch tube, I mean, the gap is perfect. It's a great hook. You can still leave it exposed, and hookups are great. Snags go way down, and another key component for me is a peg, sinker obviously, and a flipping bead, but you'll see in the footage. Also, I've been doing a study as far as the last 3 seasons, how I started the wacky rig, just buying VMC wacky hooks, putting the worm on the hook, throwing it out there. Was amazed by how much I thought just the velocity of my cast, the worm was just going to go sailing, but that didn't happen, nor did I lose that many worms or fish. Then I went to the O-ring system and was wondering why it took me so long in the spring to catch my first wacky rigged fish. Then I took the O-rings back off and realized how much better the bait looks on the fall, how much better your hookups are with the hook in the right position instead of being cockeyed, having to go through the ring. And even though I did lose a senko, I traded it for an almost 3-pound, river smallmouth, aka the football. So, fair trade for me. Figure a senko's about $1 a worm. I'd pay $1 to catch a 3-pounder all day. So, it's a no-brainer. Now, I will say, if you're going to Nico rig, which I will be doing a video shortly on the Nico rig and how I rig it up, Nico, Neko, whatever, and there's so many variables and discrepancies on that rig, but I will use an O-ring if the hook is going to be positioned in the right place. Now, as far as a visual deterrent, I don't really see it as much, whether you're using a black one or a clear one, but when your hook's out of place and stuff, it causes a fall rate and everything to just be different. And if something starts looking unnatural, obviously it's not going to get bit. So, and you'll see in the video that it didn't take long to come to that conclusion. So, without anything else from me, why don't y'all check out these fish catches right here, and we'll be back. Come on, coffee tube. I don't know how well y'all can see that, but I got a peg about 2 to 3 inches up I got a little flipping bead in there and an 1/8 ounce sinker, but I got the key part is the TROKAR tube hook. I mean, you know, they're just great hooks. And this time of year you can really start cracking these tubes instead of just dragging it around. Ah. Might have been a little pickup. Might have been. Got him. Oh, that's a good smallmouth. Oh, yeah! Woo! Look at that one. Look at that. I knew you were sitting over there eating bait, dude. Hey, my friend. Good morning. You just made my morning, dude. Beautiful fish. Holy smokes. Look at that pretty smallmouth, you guys. Hey, dude. Been eating good? Got any crawdads down your throat? Huh? Let me get a little photo, buddy. I'll get you back in the water as soon as I can. Man, what a fight. What a fight. Morning smallmouth are the best. Thank you, dude. Thank you for playing along. And there she went. I wanted to throw some top water. So David Dudley designed these rods for wacky rigs, and yeah, look at that. That's a no-brainer right there. Oh, look at that. Dang, that's a good one. Smoke the wacky rig. Oh yeah, we're on to something, aren't we? Look at that. Yeah, and I don't even care I didn't get my worm back. My goodness. I was doing my own personal study to see how much taking off the O-ring made a difference. And look at that. First cast, we pierced this fish in the cheek, and that is a football. Look at that. That is a Canal River football right there, you guys. What a beauty. Did you see her sky out? What a beauty. Thank you, girl. You are amazing. I know you probably got a belly full of eggs, mama. Let me just get a little picture real quick. You're probably tired, girl. All right, babes. There you go, mama. Unreal. Unreal. She had to have it. Randy Blockett and Dave Dudley were not playing. Throw those O-rings in the garbage. If you lose a worm for that, I'll take it every time. I'll gladly trade a worm for that. Every time, every time. Holy smokes. What a beaut. What a beaut. Let me grab another worm out of my wacky Nico bag here. Well, that was green pumpkin. So I'm gonna grab another green pumpkin. And the first thing I'm gonna do is break up all the salt. Just to make it look more natural. And then I'll show you guys what hook I'm using. So when I'm throwing a wacky worm or a Nico rig, I like to use a hook with a straight shank. This is the TROKAR Nico hook. You can see it's got the J, the V, they call that the Performance Pro V lock or whatever. People make fun of me for this, but that's alright. I just fold the worm in half. And then I pick a spot and I go right through it. No O-rings, no fancy system. This, I've done a comparison. And this just looks more natural. Your hook is in the right place. And it's all about that fall rate for me. Alright guys, and I don't know if y'all caught these other two key components, but those were two. The way I use the watermelon red green pumpkin controversy is I use them as a tool, as like, okay, say you're throwing one or the other and the bite slows down, switch to the other that you weren't throwing to gain a couple more bites. That's the way I approach green pumpkin watermelon red, because that tube bite, even though those are two different outings, was watermelon red flake. Obviously the wacky rigged worm was the green pumpkin Yamamoto senko. But when I'm out on the water, that's how I approach it. I don't look at it as oh, they're on this, they can't be on that. Well, look at them as a tool to help each other. It's not so much like a battle or a versus deal. But enough out of me. Those are some nice smallmouth though, huh? That smallmouth bite's picking up, man. I love it. I can't get enough of it. But anyways, in this box right here is the reel that I've chosen. So after the video today, if you are interested in getting yourself a new spinning reel that has been battle tested. It has a few fish catches on it, but as you can see in the background, I keep everything in a rod rack. I'm meticulous about cleaning my gear, and I'd rather give you something that I know has at least been battle tested through a couple fish, but is still in immaculate shape. No, it's not brand new in the clamshell. I'm sorry, I can't afford to do that, but it's the next best thing. So, hashtag send me the reel. That's all. Just hashtag send me the reel in the comments. I'm gonna let this build up until probably the middle of May. That way, you know, since we have picked up a couple new subscribers along the way, thanks to, you know, Alex over at Realistic Fishing and Steve over at Get Your Fish On. Thank you for the shout outs, guys, and for the bump placement. I mean, anything helps. You know, I am still a channel in its infancy. I haven't even been doing this a year. I made a title change. You know, it's been a learning process for me. So if you want the reel, if you need a spinning reel, hashtag send me the reel. And you know how we do. We use the random comment generator. I don't just pick a subscriber. I let the app do it for me. That way it's fair. So hope y'all liked the episode. Hope y'all learned something from it, or you know, could find something in there that you can incorporate into your fishing. Please leave me a thumbs up if you like it. Don't if you don't. Please consider sharing this on all your social media platforms. Ring that notification bell so you know when I upload a new episode. And to all my new subscribers, thank you for being here. To everyone that's been here since day one, all my subscribers, period. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Without you guys, none of this is possible. I would just be some crazy fisherman talking to a camera. So, that being said, y'all, get out there on the water, catch you some of these fish. And thanks for watching. Guy with the GoPro Fishing Show. Out for now.